Silent Speed 19, coming to you guys with some updates on my RC. I am in New York City, and it's the time of year. Spring is upon us, so time to get my toys all prepped for the upcoming summer. So as you can see, you guys, for those who are subscribed to my channel and those who probably found it on YouTube, if you aren't familiar, this is pretty much the main attraction of my channel. This is my Traxxas rustler, and as you guys can tell from the tire, it's a more of a speedster. So yeah, this is a 70-mile-an-hour. I've been originally, my intentions was to get into that 70-mile-an-hour club, which is run by, I think right now, I forgot what his name is, but he now runs it, kind of runs it until the original owner is back. But yeah, this is it. My VXL blue body. If you guys can see, it's kind of well, not rusty, my bad. It's kind of dusty, to tell you the truth, because it's been sitting in storage for quite some time. I didn't really pay much attention to it, so I gotta clean up the body. And this is pretty much, all the, same old. Nothing too special, VXL. I'm planning to rebuild this for the summer. If you guys can see right there, right here, the original set of Traxxas aluminum lens that I purchased, I crashed it, unfortunately, and one snapped, so I had to replace it with the stock one. It's running good. I know it doesn't add to the whole theme of blue, but for now it's running good, and I'm kind of tight on budget, so that's gonna have to work for now. Other than that, everything is good. Yeah, shocks is alright. As you can see, it's pretty responsive. I don't know if you guys can see it right there, but that's what I'm running right now. I believe it's a 76 per and a 31 to pinion. Because sometimes I just like to take it for a cruise, not necessarily out just speeding all the time, or speed runs all the time. But yeah, I have other pinions, and I do have that I think it's a metal spur. I think it's Robinson Racing, I believe, or no, Hot Racing. That one, it's kind of scary, to tell you the truth. It's mad fast, but it heats up pretty darn quick. As you can see, my fan broke, so I gotta send that back to Traxxas, see if they will, send me back a new fan. If not, I will have to buy a new one. My Zippy battery, which I did do a short review on it. It's sold by Hobby King. It's a pretty, based out of China, but they do have warehouses in the east and west of America. I've had it for a while, quite some time actually, and it's been running pretty good. It's been running pretty good, guys. This is it right here. You can see it's zippy. It's their Traxxas line. Comes with the Traxxas connector. This is the 4,000 mAh. 30C burst 11 3-cell. However, I messed around with it one time, and it swole up a little bit. So I think one of the cells is bad. So I gotta order a new battery. Yeah, and that's about it for the rustler, guys. Yeah, just minor builds for it. All of the diffs, the transmission, just. Probably, well, the oil in the shocks is pretty good, so it's gonna stay like that. But yeah, that's it for the rustler, guys. So moving on, that was the rustler. This here, okay, I'm gonna give you guys a few seconds to actually figure out what you think this car might be. Little hint: this is comprised of a body of a different RC. Tires, which is originally from a different RC as well, and the chassis, which everything is based upon, is also from another RC. Now, if you guys did look at my channel, you might see that I had a buggy, which was from Hobby King. It was called the Quanum Vandal. I bought it as a kit. It did have some good reviews. It cost me probably like about $100 shipped out of China. It took about 2 weeks or so. It came pretty quick. But yeah, now this is what it is now. Give me a second, let me show you the original body if I still have it. Okay, So this was the body this car originally came with. However, the electronics I had didn't have enough space to fit underneath this this body, and everything was all twisted and bending up, so you know it didn't look too good. So I had to cut a hole to even keep the ESC cool, and you know that didn't work out for me. So I decided to, you know, get rid of that, and I did some research, and it turned out there's a brand called Vantage. I think Vantage makes the Carnage, and they make another RC which is based upon the same chassis, which I pretty think the Quantum is a copy of that RC based out of England. However, though, they do have a truggy version of it. So luckily enough, they have the body posts, which I ordered off of eBay from some seller out of England, and it fits pretty well. However, though, the body that I ordered along with the post did not come, and unfortunately I didn't get a refund. Apparently the buyer just upped and left. I mean the seller. So I was stuck like this. Post and no body. So did some more research. Went on to Nitro RCX. Do recommend Nitro RCX. They are a pretty good website. And I came across the Katana. This is it's a Katana. I forgot the full name, but it as you can see the name right there, it's a Katana body. They make a buggy as well as a truggy. Turns out this body to me was a good size. The back fits the post pretty well. The front I just had to mod it a little bit. Put 2 new holes right there so you can fit the front. But as you can see, it looks pretty okay. You know, it's not that bad. So, and of course, if you guys already haven't recognized, these tires are from Slash, which I ordered from Amazon through Traxxas. It's regular, you know, 4x4 Slash tires, and it does fit the hex on this buggy pretty good because it is a 1/10 scale. Shocks, it's not that great, to tell you guys the truth. The front one has bent a few times, but you know, I straightened it, the front shaft. So I'm gonna be, you know, using these for now until I can get new shocks. Now, originally there was a Castle Sidewinder S3 4600 kV motor combo from Castle in this car, but I messed around with the ESC and fortunately I burnt it out, and I never got the time to send it back to get the warranty from Castle, so it's just stuck there. The motor is absolutely fine. It only probably did like 10 runs. So if anybody out there who's interested in the 4600 kV Sidewinder motor, hit me up. Give me a fair price. I have no problem shipping it out to you because I'm not going to be using that motor at all. So question, you guys are probably wondering, so what am I going to power this with? I did some orders, and you know, I did some research, and the VXL in the Traxxas hasn't filled me yet, so I decided to stick with Traxxas line. This is the VXL 3S. I think it's the 30. Look what series it is, but it's the newer VXL, the upgraded one. Still gives you the same waterproof, the same 3500 kV motor. I think it's about might be a 60 amp, sorry, a 60 amp ESC. I'm not too sure, but you guys know what it is. Yeah, this is the new one. Let me unbox it pretty quick and show you guys. ESC motor. They didn't give me that high quality foam like they normally do, but yeah. Now, as you guys know, the VXL will normally run you like $163 on a good price. I was lucky enough to get it for $138 with $143 shipped from Amazon. So if there's anyone who's planning to get who wants to get a VXL system, I recommend to buy them right now. It's going for $143 before the price either change or he takes it down. But yeah, pretty good. Let me show you guys what I'm dealing with. So this is the new VXL ESC. If you guys are wondering what's the difference between this and the old one, the capacitors are mounted outside. This is supposed to help with the heating of it. It should not overheat as much as the old one did, which for me it barely did, but you know, some people said it overheated a lot for them. But yeah, This is pretty good. Also, I noticed they shortened this ESC fan wire, which is pretty good because on the older one it was unnecessarily long and it used to get in the way of screwing the screws down, etc. They did also shorten the motor connectors to the ESC, which is also, I think, was a pretty good idea because once again, those are also long. Sometimes it gets in the way. It feels pretty nice. It's slightly bigger, of course. The fins, it's a little less fins than normal, but you guys are close up, but it's still pretty good. Of course, they include the mount in it, and of course, this is also the new XL motor. Pretty stiff, really stiff. Surprisingly, check this out, guys. They braided up the wires for us, so you know, any string tube or what you guys normally put on the wire, it's already covered up, which I thank you very much, Traxxas. You guys did a great job on that. So this hopefully is gonna go into the my new 4x4 RC. I haven't came up with a name for it yet, but that's what it's going to be going into. I'm probably going to do an 18-tooth pinion or a 19-tooth connected with the spur that the car came with stock. Oh yeah. Although I have this, the car is not going to be up yet because the spur gears is kind of dead. It eat out. It didn't mesh properly and all the teeth got destroyed. So I had to put new orders in for that. That'll be coming soon. And of course, since I told you my battery died on the 3S, the Turnigy, I got a Venom battery. Which, you know, the 2S Venom I had, it's been going pretty good. The cells are okay in it, so I decided to stick with Venom. I know it's a little more than, you know, the cheaper ones out there, but it's not that bad. Warranty, a little serial sticker to tell you what the serial number is. Pretty okay. And of course, classic Venom. They're all universal, so they come with all the, you know, the Tamiya, the Dean's connector, the Bullet connectors, as well as the Traxxas, which is in here, which is what I'm going to use for my car. You also get, of course, the warning label for it, and of course, the Venom stickers, which everyone loves stickers, guys. You know it. I do, you do, we all do. Yeah, this is the battery. Now this is the 3S 11.4 volt 5400 milliamp 20C. A lot of people told me I should have gotten a bigger C-burst, but nah, the bigger C was of course more in cost, so I decided to stick with 20C. I'm not going to do anything crazy. So yeah, so this is what I'm going to be running, guys. This, a battery, a motor combo. I already have my controller, which is the FlySky FSGT3B, and I also have a receiver for that, so that's working fine. So yeah, this is all I got for you now. I do have to wait for the spur gears to come in, and I will put it all together, show you guys the end results, and hopefully I get some running videos for you guys. Alright, Silent Speed out. Thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe.